What up, Aries? This is the Hoodytarot, and I'm here to deliver the good news. This is your January 2022 reading, and we're just going to get into it like this. But before I begin, thank you so much for checking in. Thank you for your support, and I really do appreciate y'all. Please book your personal reading. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. All the good things. Also, you can hit me at TheHoodyTarot@gmail.com. All right? So we're going to pull... We're going to pull an oracle card for you, all right? See what we got for you. All right, okay, Aries. All right, so, indecision. What a place to be. You know, it's never a tough place to be, but for an Aries, this is a very tough place to be, all right? The number 8 is infinite. It wants to move. It wants to go, right? Indecision, obviously, this person is tied between two roads. And on both of the signs, unknown, unknown. So, we're going to get into it. You know, before I go in on that, we're just going to go into the tarot, all right? Let's see what we got for Aries, all right? You know, indecision is a tough place to be. Now, in tarot, what that energy is represented by a card called Two of Swords, okay? And so the Two of Swords is a very cerebral energy, and it has to do with overthinking. It has to do with feeling like you don't have the information, enough information, and it leaves you feeling stuck, okay? So how I feel your energy is your energy, right? The Knight of Wands, okay? Now, this is what it's all about this month, is the Knight of Wands is kind of like when you're in your bag, Aries, you inspire people by going direct, by doing the thing where you just see something, you see somebody, and it's like, that's what I want. That's who I want. These are the things I want to achieve, and going forth. However, there's an air of like, I feel like some of you are unsure. Okay, I feel like some of you are either overthinking, wondering if you've made the right decision. Some of you have already made decisions and are kind of like looking back because you travel down this path and it's new and it's unknown. You're kind of looking back like, did I make the right decision? So I'm going to affirm you and your brother. If you have, and as your brother in this life journey, if you already made a decision, then you've made the right decision. Okay. To bring it back, if you're finding yourself at a crossroads, this is saying like each path is equally rewarding, okay? And so I'm going to say to you what I was saying to Capricorn, it's going to be a time of feeling, wow, that's crazy, feeling your way through it, okay? So similar to Capricorn, you have the Death card as your internal energy, okay? So things dying, things that need to transform, all right? And you have the Two of Pentacles, okay? So there's a need to expand, okay? The Two of Pentacles wants to expand, but it also has you like juggling, doing this, doing that, balancing work, balancing life, balancing love, balancing sleep, balancing health. It's tough, okay? And so I'm looking at this, and there's something that may have been neglected, or you've been neglecting something. That same thing that you've been neglecting, a lot of you have been neglecting yourself, okay? A lot of you have been neglecting personal needs, and it's time to take the energy that you were putting into something that has expired and to expand that. You already know what it is, okay? How the energy comes out, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is wise, bountiful, beautiful, resourceful, you know, your local Taurus, you know what I'm saying? Simple and the finer things of life. You have the Magician, all right? The Magician gives me air sign vibes, like Gemini, Aquarius, you know. I think people argue about which one that represents. I think where we meet in the middle is this sense of power, right? This person has every tool on the table at their disposal, and therefore they can create, manifest, they can bring personal magic based on, you know, how they feel empowered. You know, what is the trick of their trade, or the trade of their trick. Now, the Hierophant, wise and beautiful, divine. So this is a time of like, you're coming out like very connected, you know, you're connected to your source, all right? Stability is not a problem at all. I think this is a time where it's like, as things are dying and transforming, all that stuff is happening inside. All the Scorpio things are happening inside. Intuition is on point. Also, the Hierophant is intuitive, but then expressing that intuition in terms of personal magic. So a lot of you are going to need to create the life, you know, honor this desire and movement based off of assessing, well, what are the tools at my disposal? What can I be empowered by? You know, what are the things that I have at my disposal to use to architect the life, the changes that I wanted, to express this need for expansion, to express this need for balance. Now, what is coming to you, what I foresee coming to you, we have the Chariot, okay, and the Eight of Wands. So a whole lot of movement is coming. A lot of you, I feel like, damn, some of you Aries may be moving. Absolutely. Or some of you may just be witnessing a very, very, very profound sense of healing, and it comes very fast. It does, I feel like some of you, it does come by honoring some type of movement. So this could be like short distance travel. For some of you, this could be long distance travel. I feel short for the majority of you. For some of you, this may be a need to like realign and go. This could be like a spiritual journey. This doesn't have to actually be like a physical journey, but the Chariot is victorious in nature. So things that are changes that are coming, information that's coming in is all going to affirm you in terms of, okay, well, I need to embrace this feeling of victoriousness and move towards something. Speaking of moving towards something, well, hey, there I go. We got possibly a love offer. I do see the King of Pentacles here, so this could be a Taurus, could be Capricorn, low-key Virgo possibly. But the Ace of Cups is here, and I think that for a lot of you, I think there's a need for healing. Some of you can experience healing with an individual, healing with somebody as well. The big part about this is there's stability, okay? So I see the Two of Pentacles. Again, I talk about something being neglected. I feel like the tool that we're needing to use is a cup. I feel like some of you, it's not about the determination. It's not about communication. I think for a lot of you, this is either you expressing some type of heartfelt sentiment or accepting somebody like bringing this to you. But either way, it's going to help in a major way. It's going to help, I think, in terms of just like, hey, you know, trusting the journey, trusting the process and feeling your way. And if there's love here, letting love do the work, letting love kind of like fill the cracks, you know, love be the glue. Love is the glue. Now it's a saying that, oh shit, all right. We got the Lovers and the Nine of Pentacles. All right, so now, feeling valued in connections is extremely important for you, Aries. And so if you are at the foot of an offer where, let's just say, hypothetically, like, this person gives you, or not even gives you, but doesn't impede on your value, okay? Because, you know, this Lover's energy is freedom. You know, it does represent relationships, but bigger than that, it represents the spectrum of relationships. And so how they can be lively and how they can be death and how they can be invigorating and how they can be doomed. And so the middle place is essentially, it's like nirvana, right? It's just a feeling of peace, youthfulness, freedom. But in terms of having freedom and connection, you may be experiencing somebody that wants to like give you this affection, give you this adornment, but then also not impede upon your freedom. And I think that's going to be important now because you have all this go energy of like wanting to pursue certain things, fill in a particular gap, right? I feel like there's a need to, there's an element of creation here. Like we need to like honor, like, where can we bring creativity in life and just let it pour ourselves into that. And it's like it brings everything to us, you know. It's like sitting firm in the fabric of space, and then it's like pulling the planets and the stars to you. Very nice for you. I love that for you. So overall lesson we got for you, Aries. So we have the Queen of Swords, okay, Nine of Wands. All right, so Nine of Wands, we're going into a situation, we're going into this January a lot more wise, okay? I think you did experience some bumps on the head, some disappointments, some getting beat down. You know, some of you got beat down. If you got physically beat down, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just saying, though, you know, We back though, you know what I'm saying? So we can laugh about it now. You back up. You've been on the ropes. Now you've been knocked down, you got back up, and now it's time to get back to the fight. And in terms of this fight, I think this is something about being very articulate and very straightforward about what you need and desire. Now, back to this indecision, right? This woman right here, this Queen of Swords energy, this jovial, happy, but then also can operate like a ninja and gather the information and come and slit your throat if she need be. Calculating, intelligent individual has to know her direction. And the thing about it, you see how big the sword is. The sword can be an equivalent for anything. Use your imagination, but that's the energy. You know what I'm saying? Have that energy, Aries. Have that energy and take it into everything, especially wherever you're feeling some type of gap, where you feel like something needs to be poured into, expanded. And, bigger than all, I think there's been some self-neglect that we're having to revisit here. But all in all, making the decision with that wisdom is going to be very empowering for you, okay? So that's what I got for you. I hope you dig it. If so, go ahead and hit me for that reading. With much gratitude, my attitude. I'm Anthony DeMario, and this is the Hoodie Tarot. I will see y'all soon. All right.